excellencies and ministers responsible for presidential affairs, honorable cabinet ministers, all nationalists and militants of the AAPRC and those in love with this dear country of ours, all other protocols respectfully observed in lieu of trying to save on time. I am not only honored but pleased, Your Excellency, to deliver this address on behalf of the Gambian people as a citizen of this country, this petition, which unanimously, conclusively, and very succinctly condemns forever and ever the declaration of the independent by these people. Your Excellency, following the news broadcast of Cabinet conclusions on the proposed intensified political dialogue between the government of the Gambia and the European Union, and subject to the arbitrarily designed conditionalities by the European Union, to which the government has expressed not only absolute rejection but repulsion on the basis of their substance, procedure, sinister intentions, and high-handedness, to say the least. The people of the Gambia, Your Excellency, acting in solidarity with you, hereby show our grievances and utter disagreement with the European Union's unwarranted and preemptive strike through this popular demonstration and declaration of a state of nationhood. Your Excellency, recalling the fact that the Gambia, prior to the 400 years of colonial occupation and misrule, was a very large and wealthy kingdom where elephants and other exotic wildlife species roamed in their thousands for millions of years. Considering the fact that the Gambia gained her independence since 1965, followed by a positive revolution in 1994, which further guarantees her existence as not only a sovereign nation, but a people who will determine their future forever and ever amongst the community of nations and the world over. Your Excellency, realizing the fact that the dignity of the Gambian nation and the protection of her citizens from bondage and neo-colonialism, and guaranteeing her destiny, progress, development, and aspirations lies in the hands of our citizenry and the organs they create, including the presidency. Understanding the fact that the 17-point European conditionalities are not only intended to undermine our dignity, but our nationhood and sovereignty, it is designed to create instability and chaos, thereby derailing us from our national development agenda. We, the people of the Gambia, represented here by this large group of peaceful demonstrators coming from every region of the Gambia, here resolve that, 1, we solidly stand behind and fully support the position of our president and the government in relation to the so-called 17-point European proposed political dialogue agenda with the Gambia government based on the following. 1, that we do not agree with the conditionalities, to say the least, led by the European Union in their letter to the government of the Gambia on the basis of substance, intent, procedure, and very obviously neo-colonialist covert intentions. That we know that the conditionalities violate the sovereign rights of the Gambian people, and we assure you, Excellency, that we will die for that, to keep that. We will die for it. 2, that the European Union acted beyond the limits of a genuine and balanced dialogue by laying down conditionalities with time frames prior to consultations on such measures, which are seen as both arbitrary and high-handed. We know the neo-colonialist intrigues. They will come in sheep's clothing. This is one of them. We will reject them in total. That their actions have proved they do not have regard for the independence of the state. That is left to them. We respect ourselves, and the international community has to recognize that, including the European Union. That they have infringed the sovereign rights of the Gambian people by ordering for the review of laws that were not only legislated by our national legislative body, but assented to by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, and in accordance with the provisions of the constitutions of this country. What else? What else? 6, that the European Union's action further indicates direct interference in our domestic affairs, and we shall not accept that. Your Excellency, that it is also an attempt geared towards undermining the peace and stability enjoyed in this country, which the Gambian people shall never, ever accept. Last but not the least, that the European Union should have known better that any society where there are no checks and balances with regulatory frameworks for civilized behavior, such a society is bound to destruction, as anarchy and lawlessness will prevail, leading to persistent conflict and turmoil. Your Excellency, in light of the above, we the people of the Gambia, in solidarity with you and the government, here demand that the National Assembly takes up this matter with the European Parliament in a matter that will uphold and maintain the dignity of our country. All militants and nationalists, in solidarity with His Excellency the President and the government of the Gambia, and in strong defiance and total rejection and repulsion of EU conditionalities, we stand in unison and with great conviction that we, the Gambia, shall prevail. Your Excellency, long live the Gambia, long live our President, long live African solidarity, la luta continua.
Thank you very much, Sekou Sanyang, for the eloquent speech which you have read. And now at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I will now kindly ask Alhaji Sekou Sanyang to present the petition formally to the authority of state. Mr. Sanyang, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Master of Ceremony. I, on behalf of the sovereign people of the state of the Gambia, which is an able state, very able state, Your Excellency.
A republic.
Very well. An able, independent, second republic, Your Excellency. I have this honor and privilege to present this declaration. It's not a petition. We are not petitioning the European Union. We are declaring our position very succinctly and non-sacrosanct. Therefore, you are all here. I have the honor and privilege to present this declaration to His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia.
Okay, round of applause. Now, after the presentation of that historic declaration to His Excellency the President, we will now invite His Excellency himself to return a motion of gratitude to you, the citizens present here today. Your Excellency, sir.
It is on protocol to make any speech having given His Excellency the instrument. However, for every occasion, there is some leeway. I have just been reminded to use an old Latin adage which was used in the Roman Empire to show the Romans solidarity with their leadership then. Your Excellency, it goes thus. Roma locata cosa finica. I am not sure if you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it says Roma locata cosa finica. It says Rome has spoken, the cause is finished. Gambians have spoken, the die is cast, and it is finished. Thank you, Your Excellency.
So it should be
Gambia locota.
no, Gambiano Lokota.
Gambiana locota cosa finica.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Your Excellency the Vice President, Honorable Ministers here present, members of the government, senior civil servants, and all the civil servants here present, militants, Lord Mayors, several governors here present, and of course, the future of this nation, the youth of this country.